Hi guys, been a while. Uh, Before I even start the video, I'm just gonna say the reason why it's been a while. I've been focusing heavily on other socials instead of YouTube. Despite the fact that YouTube is considered that like my main, but my TikTok's been doing pretty well, so I've been focusing on that instead of YouTube. I'm not gonna say what it is because I like to keep the two things separate. Even though there are people from the TikTok that have followed me here, I'd prefer if you don't say what it is. So yeah, don't do that. Don't, if you know what it is, don't say what it is on YouTube, and don't acknowledge my YouTube on TikTok either. Okay. Just gonna get into it. The meat and potatoes of this video is that, like, I don't understand, and I don't think I'll ever get. Not ever get, but I don't think I'll ever understand romance. I don't know if I actually posted the video or if I just made it and scrapped it. I don't know if it was the last video, the video before that. I don't know what it was. But there was a video that I made where I talked about some philosopher, whatever his name is, a Russian guy, who was like, the romanticization of romance is what's killing romance. And he said that a long time ago, like during like Shakespeare times, where, you know, Shakespeare and all the like chivalry stuff was fluffing everything up, and everything had to be a great act of love and desire if you wanted to pursue somebody. And now it's even worse. Not exactly in the fact where you have to do like drastic things to get attention from someone romantically, but there's a lot of things that you got to do with, like, social media just warps it all. And I still agree with that fully. I don't know if I mentioned it in that video, if I've ever mentioned it at all, but I'm not, like, giving up. I'm 14. I haven't lived even, like, 10% of my life. Hopefully. I mean, I can't say what percentage until, you know, I kick the bucket. But I don't think it's been a lot of my life. I don't think it's been a huge percentage, and I've only been in the dating pool for a few years, you know, like, since I was, like, 10-ish. But even then, it's not really the real dating pool until you turn like 13, and then it kind of starts leaking into the real dating pool, and then, I don't know, I feel like I'm in the real dating pool, but I know, like, most relationships my age are like 2 weeks kissing in the hallway at school, and then you find out something, and now, oh, I hate you, and I'm not gonna look at you ever again. But for me, socialization is, like, already really hard. And I think it's because I'm very mechanically minded, very scientifically minded, I guess. The best thing I could say is, if you guys have ever took the Myers-Briggs personality test, which if you haven't, I would suggest you do, because it's really fun. It's also fun to find out who else is in your category. But every time I've taken it I used to be INTP, which was very scientifically put together, but then I got INTJ, which is more creativity and devotion filled, I guess. And the last few years I've gotten INTJ every time I take the test. I take it again like every 3 months, because, you know, I feel like I'm a very rapidly changing person. So I take it every once in a while, but it still keeps giving me the same one. Which, obviously, if you don't, wow, I feel like that makes me look like my forehead is huge. It's not a very big forehead. I have a normal sized forehead. I don't know what's going on right there. See, like, it's normal sized. But back to the video. Like, if you don't know what it is, I would say, I know Nikola Tesla is one. So, like, if you look at Nikola Tesla and you know him, if you studied him well enough, and you understand how he was, Nikola Tesla is actually one of the three. There are 3 people ever that I've related to, which is Nikola Tesla, Joe Bart, the streamer Joe Bartolozzi, and Napoleon Bonaparte. Those are the 3 people that I relate to the most, which kind of sounds corny because, you know, they're all famous and big deals, but I'm kind of I'm up and coming, I guess. They didn't just spawn in famous, you know. I caught it this time. I dropped it, but I caught it this time. It would have been like the 3rd time I fell on the floor of this video. back to the actual video. I'm very mechanically minded, so it makes it very hard to socialize because the human race is so diverse, you know? And I have categories in my mind that I'm not going to get into that I do categorize people into so that I can understand them better. I've also talked about it a few times that, like, I did used to study psychology and sociology at my local library so that I could... It was, like, really more like 30% local library, 70% like online. But I would study so that I could understand people better. And I do have those categorizations still in my mind set, and everyone does fall into one of them. Even if there's only like 2 or 3 people in that categorization, it's not very, what's it called? It is very specific. That's what I'm trying to say. But there are different kinds of people that I would pull together and yada yada. But then when it comes to girls, I'm useless. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. For example, there was a girl that I thought was really, really pretty at MegaCon. And I found her socials after MegaCon. I didn't even interact with her after MegaCon. I was like, okay, I'm just going to give her a follow me. Like, oh, I saw you. Thought your cosplay was cool. That was it. I wasn't going to do anything else. I didn't have the balls. But then my friend reached out to her and was like, hey, at least my friend wasn't like, hey, he wants to pursue you romantically. That would have been embarrassing straight out the gate. They were just like, hey, he wants to be friends with you, but he's really shy. He doesn't know how to start. Which kind of wanted them to do that, kind of didn't want them to do that. I intrusively told them to do it. Because I was like, this is the only way for me. And, you know, she was very nice. Just didn't work out. We talked for a few days. Talking to her made me realize, like, I have no clue what I'm doing here. I have no clue what I'm doing. I have completely no understanding of girls at all. Like, nada. I don't have anything. So by the way, at that point, by the time I talked to that girl, I had already talked to a few other girls, kind of romantically, kind of not. Then it's like, nothing really came from that. Nothing. I don't even remember why I brought it up. Oh, I'm using it as an example to be like, I am so clueless. Yeah, I had no clue what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, obviously, if I'm making this video. But I need to cut. I need to go get my hair cut so bad, guys. So badly I need to get my hair cut. I hate it. But what am I saying? Right. That's one of the only times where I've really pursued a girl, and they didn't even entertain it, like, at all. Not even entertain it where I pursued a girl and wasn't delusional enough to think that they were keeping it up. Then there's a girl at church right now who, she started like a year ago, where I can't tell if she's pursuing me or not. I don't even know if I want her to be, because there's not really much in common there with us, because, she's, obviously she goes to church, I go to church, there's that. She's very nice, she's very polite, but, like, I can't tell if she's just nice and polite or if she's into me, because we met like a year ago at a summer camp. Technically we had met before that, but that was like when we actually started like talking to each other, other than just being like in the same room together during church. But I completely forgot like everybody's name from there. I got sick for a while. I'm talking about yada yada. I didn't go to church. Came back like a few months ago. I think it was like 2 months ago at this point, maybe 3. She was the only person that recognized me without me having to tell them who I was first, like online. She was the only person that recognized me. She came across a whole crowd to come and find me. And then after service, she was like, "Hey, I want you to meet my friends." I think I talked about it, but that I still have not met her friends because just stuff keeps getting in the way. And I don't know. I literally cannot tell if she's into me. I don't think she is. Which I'm gonna tell you guys something embarrassing that kind of shows how much of a knowledgeable chud I am on this subject. She was talking to me about how she likes rom-coms, but no one ever wants to watch them with her, and they make fun of her for watching them. And I was like, oh, well, I'll watch one with you. I didn't know what a rom-com was. I didn't know it was a romance movie. I thought rom-com was just like the name of the genre. I didn't know it stood for romance comedy. And I don't know why, because that's obvious. Especially because I have watched rom-coms. I told her that I hadn't watched any because I did not know what they were. But I have watched rom-coms because half of Adam Sandler movies, those are all rom-coms, basically. The majority of them. So, that's great. But she was like, well, Paul, let's just be friends first. And I was like, okay, well, why are you saying that? And, that's when I learned, it's a romance movie. But I asked a girl to watch a romance movie on accident, and it did not go well. So I don't think she wants me romantically. My friends think she does. My sister thinks she does. All my friends are girls, so maybe they know what they're talking about, basically. Not anymore. At the time, all my friends were girls. I have a few guy friends now. But it's, I don't know. I have no clue what I'm saying. This video is going to get, a sum total of, 5 views because I'm just rambling. Is it obvious that I'm, completely out of videos and I'm very drained? I have no clue what I'm even coming to you guys with right now. My sister broke my whiteboard. You took something on it, put it on it, and the adhesive stuck, and I could not get it off for the life of me. And before I recorded this video, this is why I have this Band-Aid on, I crashed out and, shattered it. It just cut my pinky. I think my next video, it's gonna be something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I tried recording this video 5 times before I lost my mind and gave up on it. I'm gonna try and re-record it again. Just next video is about how, people don't care if you have anger issues. I have very bad anger issues. I think I'm way better at controlling them than I used to be, and most people with anger issues, how they control them, I think I am really good at it at this point. But that doesn't stop the fact that I'm constantly angry. 99% of the time, I'm very upset. So I guess we'll get into that next video if I ever make another video. I don't know. It's been so long since my last video, and I'm so busy all the time, a million different things going on in my life. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But yeah, time for the outro. Oh no, cool video first, or cool item. I don't even know what to show you guys. Here's a broken watch that my dad gave me during my Star Wars phase. You can tell it's the Death Star. It's in TIE Fighters. It's kind of cool. I've never worn it, obviously, because it's broken. And I also don't wear watches because they always look really bulky on my skinny forearms and my skinny wrist. Okay, there's that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.